CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. We begin with breaking news today. The province is changing the way complaints are handled against police officers in Alberta. A new police review commission is now in charge.
For far too long, the perception of the public was that police were investigating police. And because of that, there was a level of distrust. It's now time for change.
The Police Review Commission is an independent, arm's-length civilian body. It will handle complaints in three main categories: death or serious injury, allegations of criminal offences, and non-criminal misconduct complaints. As part of its mandate, the PRC must complete investigations within 180 days. If an extension is required, the reasons why will be made public. Ellis says the new commission will provide transparency, improve accountability, and strengthen public trust in policing. Alberta's current police watchdog, ASIRT, will now operate under the PRC. The Calgary Fire Department is being credited with stopping a carjacking suspect. The carjacking happened around 5:30 last night near Walden Mews Southeast. A grandfather with his grandchild managed to get out of the vehicle before a masked man drove away. Minutes later, witnesses reported a vehicle hitting a power pole. The fire department showed up at the scene and boxed in the vehicle after the driver rammed the fire truck. A 23-year-old suspect is facing a number of charges, including impaired operation of a motor vehicle. A verdict is expected today in the trial of a Calgary man accused of traveling to Syria to fight for ISIS. Jamal Borhat pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of participating in a terrorist group activity. The judge is expected to deliver her verdict this afternoon. In May of 2022, Borhat's co-accused and cousin was sentenced to 12 years in prison. Budget decisions are getting underway at City Hall today. The new council will be voting on 35 proposed amendments. Council is deliberating the proposed 2026 budget. Last week, residents and community groups were given an opportunity to weigh in on their priorities. Calgary Police will see its operating budget jump, but by how much still needs to be finalized. The mayor has also said he wants the property tax increase for homeowners to be lower. Calgary's Extreme Weather Response Plan launches today. The Calgary Homeless Foundation, City of Calgary, and more than 20 partner organizations will connect people experiencing homelessness with essential services. Officials say there are more than 2,500 people on Calgary's supportive housing waitlist, and many of those people spend regular nights in shelters. The Cold Weather Response Plan remains in effect until March 31st. The Alberta Federation of Labour is warning the province not to make changes to recall legislation. President Gil McGowan says the UCP is looking at ways to change the legislation as early as today or tomorrow. This comes after 14 recall petitions have been accepted by Elections Alberta, targeting UCP MLAs in the province. The AFL president says the rise of recall petitions has not been organized by unions. It is a grassroots pushback.
They're not doing this to protect Albertans. They're not doing this to protect democracy. They are doing this to protect themselves.
The Recall Act was brought in by former UCP Premier Jason Kenney as a way to hold politicians accountable between general elections. Once a recall petition is approved, the organizer needs to collect signatures from 60% of the people who voted in that riding in the last election. The First Street Market food hall has been temporarily shut down by Alberta Health Services. The market explains on its Instagram page that it was shut down after an AHS inspection on Friday revealed a pest infestation. It will remain closed until it can be brought up to standards of safety and cleanliness. The downtown market houses 9 locally owned restaurants, all of which have ceased operation while the hall is shut down. Global Fest is temporarily suspending operations. On its website this morning, the organization cites unprecedented financial pressures, as well as global geopolitical constraints and economic uncertainty as the main reasons. It says dropping attendance numbers also factored into the decision. Global Fest has suspended ticket sales for the next 6 weeks as it tries to secure financial support. It hopes to be back to full operation by mid-January with special ticket sales offers. Several people captured images of a fireball streaking across the Calgary sky last night. This video was taken from zoo lights. People also spotted it while at the Spruce Meadows Christmas market. The Facebook group Alberta Aurora Chasers says the fireball was actually visible from across the province, with reports coming in from Wainwright, Edmonton, Lacombe, Red Deer, Airdrie, Okotoks, Lethbridge, and Pincher Creek. Witnesses say it lasted between 10 and 20 seconds, roughly going from the northeast to the southwest. The group says the direction and the duration suggests it might have been a space debris re-entry, but there is no confirmation yet. If you saw it or you have images, you can report it to the American Meteor Society website. Thank you for joining us. We'll have more on the day's top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnewscalgary.ca.